Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Chris. It's the end of February, so I figured I might as well do my money allocation chart again to kind of see how I spent and what I spent this month in February. I'm going to go ahead and try to make this video as short as possible, but we're going to go ahead and start just by comparing on what I did last month. So right over here, just to recap, this was what my allocation was like, where the majority of my money went towards pet bill, which this month has actually been eliminated because I no longer have a pet. Total amount spent was just shy of $1,500, right over here. Now, going on to February, that was a total different thing. As you can see, going all the way to the bottom, $9,500. It's a lot of money, guys. I've never spent that much money before. One of the main reasons I actually spent that much was because of right here on Valentine's Day, I decided to treat myself and actually get the Ryan Pineda rookie program course. I've been thinking of doing this since the beginning of December, beginning of January. Even though I'd known about it beforehand, I didn't, pull the trigger until February 14th. So it did take, a little bit of time for me to do that. But that being said, let me just go over the whole list, show you what I spent. First day of the month, housing. That's always going to be there. That's never going to go ahead and change. So that $750, going to stay there. Next one, takeout. That same day, I did takeout 2 days. Now, the reason being was because I actually went ahead and went to Boston to visit a friend there. So I did end up spending roughly like $30 that day. So I would have spent those things anyway. Right here, grocery, Trader Joe's. I don't remember what I bought from there. I know I bought like salad or something, but I know I definitely shouldn't have spent that much. I think half of it would have been fair enough. And now rock climbing. I spent $12.50. I mean, there's a recreation activity. I would have done something like that anyway, so I'll keep that there. Now, that next day, you could see, in those next 2 days, you can kind of see over $100 worth of takeout. Now, I mean, quite frankly, on a regular basis, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to spend $85 just on one night, maybe half of that or a third or a quarter of that, like on a date, which I did do this month. So I'm going to kind of go ahead and leave these blank. I'll put it for a solid $230 for all these over here. Now, because I did go up to Mass, I did have to go ahead and gas a little bit more frequently this month. So 15, that's safe. 42, 43, that's safe. Whatever. Now the book. Since I am reading more, I'm trying to do a goal of at least 30 books. 30 books this year, meaning about 2.5 books a month. So buying books, $20 a book, usually. I buy the hardcovers, that's probably why. I know I can buy them on Kindle or online, but I just don't like reading it in a Kindle or an audiobook, really, which is why I actually canceled my subscription for Audible, even though it's cheaper. I prefer the physical book. So I would have spent that anyway. Now, this is kind of an odd purchase. I'm not going to do this. I'm probably never going to do this again in, next year or so, but I went ahead and bought an SSD for this MacBook so I can actually go ahead and put more videos on there. But this is not something I'm going to do on a regular basis, so I'll take that out. Now, there's more takeout. Halal. I bought some chicken halal and bought some Chipotle. Bought this for a friend, and then I bought this the day after for my lunch. I guess that's okay. The 20, that's fine. It was for me and a friend. Chipotle, probably shouldn't have done that the day after, so I'll just leave that blank. Subscription, Spotify. I use that every single day, so I'm going to keep that there. I know that's a subscription I have. So I sold the car the 8th, and I actually he wanted a Volkswagen hat. I mean, I can't blame him. They're pretty nice. I liked them, so I went ahead and bought it for him. I'll say, that's okay to have. Probably just once a month kind of thing. Rock climbing. It's pretty expensive, but I also rented the whole get-up, and I went with my little brother when I went back home. I do want to do more stuff with him, kind of take him to do more recreation kind of stuff instead of just kind of buying food. But I think I could have changed that to 30. Yeah, 30 sounds good. Takeout. Got some Chinese food. It was awful Chinese food, but I went out with a friend, so we got some food. I'll stick that to 20, a little bit more even than 22. I did buy rock climbing shoes. This is not something I'm going to do on a monthly basis. And I was supposed to sign up for a rock climbing subscription in Albany. I ended up not doing that just because I spent so much this month, which kind of defeats the purpose. I was going to sign up for it anyway. I guess I'll just hold off until next month aka tomorrow. Actually, no, today when I release the video. But I'll keep that as no, I'm not going to spend that again. Adams, $16.98. This one was pretty expensive for grocery, just because I ended up buying like 3 things, and one of them was a dragon fruit. That thing was expensive. It was like $7, but I'm not going to buy that dragon fruit again. So I'll say I should have spent like $10 that day. Yeah, $10. Had some dinner with a friend. Ended up spending $24.54. When I'm here, I still get takeout, but when I go back home, that's usually when I get more takeout, especially when I go out with friends and stuff like that. I'll keep that as there. I think what I should try doing is just not eat as much takeout over here when I'm here, being in Schenectady. Gas, $36.36. I mean, there's no way around that. Amazon book, $19.70, that's fine. Amazon Prime subscription, that's once a year thing, so not again. I went on my first date the 11th of this month. Yeah, I spent $51 that day. We didn't go on a second date. Market 32 grocery. That's fine. I would have spent that money anyway. These other things, on the other hand, I put them as other for some reason instead of grocery. I'll leave that as there. That was like a Super Bowl party, but regularly I would not, spend money on like liquor or anything like that, or a bunch of chips. So I'll leave that blank. Takeout. I owed my coworker some takeout. That's why it's like almost $20. Normally I would spend like $11 there, so I'll just keep that as 11. And this is like a one-time thing. I'm not gonna go ahead and buy $7,000 courses every month. Probably I'll still invest more in myself, being books, and probably some smaller courses and seminars, but not like on a month-to-month basis. But that's just kind of an outlier there, so I'm gonna go ahead and remove that completely. Gas, there's no way around that. I have to spend money on gas. Grocery, same thing. Gotta spend money on groceries on Aldi's, Market 32. It's getting a little bit more expensive now because eggs used to be like $1.40 and now they're like $1.65. Like, shoot. Takeout. These are little purchases, but it's energy drinks. I drink it at least probably twice a month, I want to say. I mean, this whole thing probably says otherwise. I think I got it like 3 times this month, but yeah, I'll just leave that to like $5 instead. Subscription, Planet Fitness. I'm gonna have that, so I'll leave that there. Event, $39.99. I still have that, so I'm gonna leave that there. I'm not gonna buy Amazon wrist straps again. I already have them, so no need to buy any more. Another book. So this is a regular purchase. I guess I bought 2 books this month. Actually, no, about 3. I see one more down, but yeah, I mean, yeah, it's it gets expensive, especially if it's like $100 a month. But if it's a book, that's something else. That's more investing in yourself. So I feel like that part is okay. Subscriptions. So I'm going through the Ryan Pineda Rookie Program course, video by video, and one of the things as far as getting leads go, there was free leads and there was pay leads. So it said go ahead and do these things here. So I went ahead and signed up for the subscriptions, pay these pretty expensive amounts of it, and that's going to be a monthly reoccurring thing. So I'll leave it there. I think I did get like 40% off or something. So it's probably it is going to be more expensive next month. But that's a regular subscription. I'm going to leave it there for now. Takeout, sushi. That was expensive sushi, man. But normally I would have spent like $40. That's fine. Car, $42.23. Like I said, there's no way about going out again. Guess. $3.50. That's an energy drink, so I say that's fine. Again, that's the other book, the 3rd book I bought this month. So that's okay. Dinner with realtor. Based on my previous video, I wanted to go ahead and build up more relationships, so I said I was going to go ahead, talk to the realtor a little bit more, this other guy, that customer that I had, so I went ahead and had dinner with him. That was yesterday. So that's fine. And then utilities, no way to go about it. And subscription, no way to go about that. So there. So I think a fair amount that I should have spent this month, without any of the outliers, should have been... So basically, if I didn't have all those outliers over here being a bunch of takeout stuff, this course over here, I think a fair amount that I should have spent this month would have been $1,800. Mind you, that did go over my kind of allotted budget of like $1,600, but it is what it is. I'll see what happens next month. And then right over here, you can actually go ahead and see the whole pie chart. So you could see 70 almost 80% of the money I spent was on other. That's a big old amount. Next biggest chunk is going to be housing at 7.9%. Next biggest one is going to be subscription at 4.7%. Next one would be takeout at 3.9%. Car at 1.9%. Grocery 1.5%, and utility 1.4%. And again, I want to kind of go ahead and change this outlier here. So if I were to not buy this over here, you can see how the pie chart would have been a little bit more realistic. This definitely is a lot more spread out. My biggest one being housing, as it should be, followed by other. Subscription definitely increased a lot from last month. Like over here, you could see subscription was $100, but now it switched all the way up to $446, mainly because of these two subscriptions, Mojo Dollar and Batch Leads. Batch Lead just had a bunch of different categories, so it kind of came out as 3 separate bills, but I want to go ahead and show it that way. And then takeout 370 compared to last month's 129. That was a big amount. Yeah, it's like 2.5 times. And grocery 144. Grocery here 171. I think I might have forgotten to log one grocery. I did go back home twice, so I didn't pay for some of the grocery too, so that could have been why as well. And then utility 136 versus what was last month's 141. Hey, saved $5. There you go. But yeah, that's my February money allocation. Hopefully this was a lot quicker than before. Try to do it in one take. Hopefully it came out well. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, leave a comment below. And I'll also leave a link to the exact chart I used back in January, so you can go ahead and use it if you want. Change some things up if you want. I left like 5 or 4 categories for each kind of thing, leaving you a total of, what was it, like 40 different boxes. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. And till next month. Peace.